Hey everyone, it's Navroz over at TNT Honda. Today, I'm very excited to share with you the brand new 2022 Honda Civic. And remember, if you like these videos, please like them and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thanks, let's get started. So behind me here, we have the brand new 2022 Honda Civic LX model. So all the Civic models except for the Touring actually come with a 158 horsepower, 2-liter engine underneath the hood, which gives you a tremendous 6.9 liters per 100 kilometers of fuel efficiency. So it's a very peppy engine along with great fuel efficiency. As we come around to the side, you'll notice that the LX model comes equipped with 16-inch wheels, which are all season, so they're great for the Calgary weather. One very important design note that the Honda engineers told us about is the placement of the side mirrors. Normally, the side mirrors are placed on this area right here, but they've moved it to the door. The reason for that is so as you're sitting in the car, you get much better diagonal and forward visibility. So they've spent a lot of time looking at the visibility, and you'll see that really well on the inside of the car once we hop in. You'll also notice a character line that goes from the entire front of the car all the way to the back, giving it a very sporty and very uniform appearance. At the tail end, you'll also notice that the trunk swoops up a little bit here, kind of like a mini spoiler. What do you think of the rear face of the new Civic? I think it looks amazing. All of those are LED tail lights, as well as the headlights, which I forgot to mention. They are also LED. Now, when we look inside the vehicle, you'll notice that the trunk is cavernous. It's huge. It's also got a 60/40 rear split seat. So if you needed to get something in a little bit longer, you can definitely do that by folding down the rear seats. So let's come on around. In true Honda fashion, we've got Capless refueling. So there's no finicky gas cap to worry about. You just plug in your gas and off you go. And remember, the Civic only requires regular fuel. You do not have to put in premium. Again, enhancing the efficiency and the economy of the vehicle. Okay, so let's come around to my favorite part, which is of course the driver's side. Before we get in there, I want to mention to you, even though this is an LX model, it actually comes with keyless entry. So all Civic models now have keyless entry. So I've got the key in my pocket. I don't need it for anything. If I just grab the door handle, it automatically unlocks and I can open. To lock it, I can either walk away and engage the walk away lock feature, or I can just tap these 3 little bars right here and it locks for me. And we're good to go. So let's hop in. So as we hop in, first of all, you're greeted with a very comfortable driver's seat. So I'm very easily able to find a very comfortable driving position for long-term trips and all of that. So very, very comfortable ergonomic seat design. Also, the Civic comes with a tilt and telescoping steering wheel. So again, to find that perfect driving position. So as we hop into this new Civic, I want to point out how gorgeous they've made the interior of this car. As nice as the exterior is, I think the interior I like even better. So if you take a look inside, you'll see this kind of retro modern honeycomb look throughout the entire grille. The heating and air conditioning vents are right here, very easy to adjust to your liking. But I just think they've done a wonderful and amazing job on this one. The other thing that you'll notice here is that you've got a 7-inch display right here with all of your audio controls, as well as integrated Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So again, I am absolutely in love with the interior of this car. So let's do a quick walkthrough of how everything's laid out here. On the left-hand side of the steering wheel, I have all of my audio controls. So I can choose my source, I can choose the volume that I want to have. On the right-hand side, we've got all of the cruise control features. And then over in the center stack, we've got our display audio system here and our heating and ventilation systems here. The LX model comes with one USB port, which is right here. The reason I'm pointing out one USB port, as we get up into the higher models, you'll notice that Honda gives even more and more USB ports for connectivity. But even the LX model comes with one USB port. Also, we've got in the center stack here, we've got a different drive mode called Econ. So by depressing the Econ mode, you'll see a little green leaf that shows up on your dashboard, and that provides you with even better fuel efficiency and gives you driver feedback on how you're doing. I am absolutely in love with the interior of this car. And remember how we talked about from the outside how they've replaced the mirrors and put them down onto the doors? When we look outside here, it is an absolutely amazing view. All you see is the outside of the car. It almost feels like you're in open air. It's amazing. Okay, so here we are in the passenger seat, and I want to talk a little bit about the audio system that comes with the LX model. So first of all, like I mentioned, you've got your 7-inch display audio screen here. This particular model has an 8-speaker sound system, which is great. It also has Carplay and Android Auto integrated, so I want to show you what that looks like. So as soon as you plug in your phone, it will automatically engage Apple CarPlay in my case. And there we are. So with Apple CarPlay, I can have my Google Maps on here. So even though the LX model technically doesn't have navigation, because you have the ability to link up with your phone, I can use the maps that are on my phone to be able to give me turn-by-turn directions wherever I want to go. Also, of course, I've got access to all of my music and media, as well as Siri. And if I wanted to text, or if I have apps like Spotify, all of that is integrated with that one simple connection. So it's an amazing system and a great looking system. Also down here, as we come down, you'll notice the heating and ventilation system. Now, one thing very important, even the base model LX comes with heated seats for the front passenger as well as the driver side. So again, great feature. And the LX model, even though it is the entry-level Civic, comes so well equipped, so the Honda safety sensing features are available throughout all of the Civics, starting from the LX all the way up to the Touring. So it's an amazing feature that gives you active and passive safety. So as we wrap up our introduction to the 2022 Honda Civic LX, there's a couple more things I want to point out to you real quick. Number one, all the Civics now have an enhanced lighting package compared to the vehicle that they're replacing. So in this case, we have full LED lighting in the front. One last thing I want to mention is all Civics now come with standard remote starter on the key fob. So with one touch of the button, you can start your Civic in the dead of winter. Just wanted to mention that this is the second decade that the Civic has been the #1 selling vehicle in Canada. Thank you for all your support of the Honda brand, and they have done an amazing job on the brand new 2022 Civic. It is, by all means, the absolute best Civic there has ever been. Thank you so much. T&T Honda, steering you straight. Don't forget to like and subscribe.